You said that you were playing leg locks back then before you
Yes.
were, and it was your leg locks game was top notch. That's what I heard.
Um, it was top notch because it was a forbidden topic in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community. I got scolded several times for using just the straight footlock. I didn't use figure four toe hold or heel hook or knee bar. I didn't use any of those. I just used straight footlock.
Uh-huh.
But still, I got scolded. And so this is another example of people not wanting to change. But look at it now. You know, leg locks are very popular. They're very big. How I got introduced was I was teaching a self-defense and a jiu-jitsu class at a university, and a Russian Sambo black belt who was attending the university happened to walk by the gymnasium where I was teaching, and he saw my class, came in and asked if he could spar with me, and I said, sure. I was a blue belt at the time.
Okay.
And he sparred with me and destroyed me in front of all of my students.
Leg locks.
Yes. And I said, wow, what is this? I've never experienced this before. He says, oh, this is Sambo. I said, what's Sambo? I've never heard of Sambo before. He says, oh, it's Russian martial arts. There's two aspects to it. There's the sportive style, and then there's the military style. This is the sportive style. And so, yeah, I got a chance to train with him for about a year.
A year leg lock.
Yes. And I'm talking about almost every day.
What's your favorite leg lock?
It depends. I have two favorite leg locks because these two favorite leg locks represent my grappling. It's actually a third. So when I spar with people, because at my brown belt level, I got bored with submissions, I started to focus more on positioning and on control and on the different shades of control. And so when I'm in my playful mode as an instructor, I will do a straight footlock. Just a simple straight footlock. Why? Because it's playful and I know I'm never going to injure the person.
Okay.
So that's what I use when I am in more of a teaching / playful mode.
Oh.
When I start to become more serious, favorite leg lock number 2 is the heel hook.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
And when I'm dead serious and I am going to stop somebody, seriously, it's leg lock number 3 is the figure 4 toe hold.
Figure 4 toe hold. Oh, yeah.
Yes. And so reason why I like that one when I'm serious is because I can get that from every position. I can get the figure 4 toe hold from the top of the mount, the bottom of the mount, the top of the back mount, the bottom of the back mount, when somebody's in my guard, when I'm in somebody else's guard, when I'm on the top of scarf hold, when somebody is on the top of scarf hold of me, I can get that lock from every position.
Where can I learn that?
Well, I plan on coming out with a new instructional. I don't know if I'll get it out by Christmas time, but for sure by next spring on the new leg lock stuff that I've been doing.
All right. I've been waiting for that. Everyone who Googles you will find out your past stories. You know, you've been. I don't want to talk about that. But what made you always passionate about jiu-jitsu after all you've been through?
In a nutshell, my personality. I have a positive outlook on life, and you know, growing and maturing as a human being, I've made, like everybody else, I've made thousands of mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
And I've experienced a lot of bad stuff in life, from you know, growing up, being young, the people spitting on me and calling me names, to the people doing bad things against me, to all kinds of things. In the beginning, I didn't deal with those things very well, but over time, I learned to accept people and accept life for what it is, and to keep looking forward and to keep moving on. And so if this instructor, regardless of their name, wants to say this about me or wants to do this against me, okay. I will focus my mind, my heart, my resources, my loyalty, my devotion. I will give those to somebody else who is worthy of them. I don't believe every human being on this planet is worthy of the things most precious to us, like our time, you know, our resources, our devotion, our love for people and things. And so, for example, you know, I am a Christ follower, and I've had some people who've had some really bad experiences in church come to me and ask me, how do they go back to church? How do they do things? I tell them, well, first thing you need to understand is not every pastor and not every priest is worth your time. You need to find a man of God or a woman of God that is going to love you back to faith and is going to be there for you whenever you call to help you. And so regardless of whether the topic is religion or politics or martial arts, I think it's important to have a positive outlook on life and accept people for who they are. If this person is a great person, I accept them. If that person is a jerk, I accept them. I don't try and change them. To the great person, I give them my time. I give them my loyalty and my devotion. For the jerk, I give them my hand.
Yeah.
And I tell them, no, I don't accept that. Please don't do that. And they do that a second time or a third time. Bye-bye. So while I've had some bad experiences with instructors in the past, I just accept it as, well, I was supposed to learn something. And I was supposed to move on from what I learned to something that's bigger, brighter, more positive, something that brings me more happiness, more joy, greater fulfillment. And I've done that.
Yeah. So positivity. It's all about
Yes.
positivity. Yeah. Nice thought. Thank you very much.
Sure, you're welcome.
It's so enlightening.